Welcome, beautiful souls. Today I want to talk about this topic. Are you feeding the energy of remembrance, or are you feeding the energy of I don't have? So let's get into this topic. Welcome, I'm Kathleen from Awakening Meraki. So what are the two energies? One is I am the freaking universe, I am the goddess, I am the creator, and I know nothing outside of me I don't need anything outside of me because I have it all in here. Because I remember who I am. I am a soul, and my beautiful masculine and the feminine are one being, and I am the twin flame. So I am feeding the energy of remembrance, which means I don't need to cling on to anything in the physical world because I know I am the creator of my experiences in the physical world. The other energy of this whole waiting energy, or I don't have energy, implies the opposite of what I was just talking about before, right? It's saying I don't have, I'm waiting for them to show up, I'm waiting for them to rise up into their masculine. And what does this present like in the physical world? And this is something that I've read on a comment, which is what's kind of inspired this video today, but it's something that we all have to shift through, is we're friends and we're in daily contact, but I'm waiting for them to really step into their masculine. And whatever we're in contact with them and we're just looping in this, you're treating this like it's a soulmate connection, and it's not going to happen. You see, you are here to rise into your divinity, into this full embodiment of the feminine polarity, and learn that you are a spiritual god, goddess, however you want to label yourself, that you are the universe, that you are the creator. And it's this full-blown resonance that you are soul, and that your masculine is not outside of you. Yes, there's a reflection, but in the physical world, but ultimately they're with you 24/7. So this is an energy that you want to get out of. And this is what I would say to anyone that's in this energy: disconnect from them in the physical world. Now, I know that it's incredibly hard to do that. I have walked this path. However, you're not doing you or them any favors sitting in this. You are a divine counterpart. This is your divine partner. This is in that physical body is your divine masculine. But he is entrenched in the ego. He's entrenched in this lower frequency of lack and limitation. And the beautiful soul, whoever resonates with this, you're the one with all the information. You're the one with the resonance. You're the one that's been guided that, hey, this physical stuff is a lower timeline of you, and there's a much higher version of you that you need to go and learn how to tap into. But you can't do that when you're holding on to the physical form of the masculine. You've got to let them go. You've got to let it go. And what you're letting go of, by the way, is not really the physical body. You're letting go of the attachment, the energy of attachment, of I don't have, of I am not good enough, or I am not worthy, or I am in lack, or codependency, right? You're letting go of that as an energy strand, okay? When you can release that, that's when things shift, and you can hold down and anchor in this beautiful frequency, and you can hold it, and you are not disturbed by the physical whatever they're doing. You're just in your divinity. You see, when you're in this other energy and you're just staying stuck there, and just like, they're my friend, like they're just my best friend, for an example, you can stay there if that's what you are comfortable with. But I don't believe that the divine feminine is ever comfortable with that. Not really, because that means we're not in our truth, right? What's our truth? Well, it's not friendships with the divine masculine, that much I know. And you got to get really honest with yourself. Is that enough for you? Is that enough for you? Or do you want more for you? Do you want the whole thing? And what do I mean by the whole thing? You want everything. You want everything that your soul wants to bring in for you that is on these higher timelines, which is abundance. Your purpose will come alive. The masculine will show up, but they'll show up properly because you're now showing up properly. You're now stepping fully into your own inner masculine and showing up for yourself. And you're not going to play in these lower timelines and go, oh yeah, we're just friends, because that's not your truth, and it's definitely not their truth. But they can't, whatever that lack and that limitation is in the soul, which is what they're reflecting back to you all the time, and they don't know it, but that's what's happening. You see, your higher masculine is in that body, and your higher masculine is, you share the same consciousness, knows exactly when you are not fully showing up, when you are not in your radiance. And that energy is not radiance energy. That is lack and limitation and scarcity, and it's low self-worth, and it's saying, I am not worthy of, and you are 100% worthy of. You are a divine goddess, and you are here to be the creator of your reality, to be completely fearless, to be free, and to know that you are abundant and that you are here. You know, the feminine polarity is here to bring the stardust, the magic, to, you know, sparkle everywhere, do whatever you want, right? That is what you're here to do. You're here as the creator, but your inner masculine must come forward and stabilize. It's that conscious awareness within you. That's why you must meet your masculine in presence, in soul. So, and then your inner feminine is like, right, let's go party, let's go play, let's go create. And let's go and let soul work its magic through me. And the more you stay in this other feeding of this other energy, you're going to really stay stuck. And this is where a lot of people get really trapped here, is that they're waiting. And so I want you to ask yourself this question, if this resonates. What are you waiting for? Sit with that. What are you actually waiting for? Because if you're waiting for them to show up, they ain't going to. They are not. They can only reflect wherever the soul work is at. So if there's still this lower vibration within or lower frequency, I should say, within your soul vibration, right? So a lower frequency, because this is your twin flame. This is your divine counterpart. They're not here to let you play small. Not at all. They're your ascension partner. They're here to ramp you up. They're here to put fire up your backside. They're here to show you through the opposite of what you want. They are going to show you, if you don't want to be friends, they'll show you friendship. If you don't want to be friends, what am I trying to say? They'll show you whatever you're allowing is probably the best thing. That's probably the best way. I'm just in flow, ignore me. But they will show you whatever you are allowing for yourself. So if you're allowing friendship because you're in fear of letting go of the physical and think you're going to lose them, because it's not you. You, the soul, knows you won't lose them, right? That's who you truly are. But your fear-based energy thinks it's going to lose them, and it's not going to, because it can't. It's you. It's intrinsically you. That's why you feel the energy inside of you. Like when you really double down and come inside and learn to create from in here, you'll feel your masculine inside of you, and you'll realize that body is just a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So if your inner being is still in that, still in that that lack and scarcity, and there's some fear there, it needs to be transmuted. You have to really level up in a massive way on this journey. This is a journey of pure self-love, and you must choose you over and above the masculine every single time. And I mean every single time. Because when you don't choose you, they won't choose you. When you don't show up for you, they won't show up for you, because they are an extension of your inner being. And it's really important to get out of that energy, because what are you actually waiting for? This journey is not about waiting. That is implying I don't have. and you are more than this human body, and you are worthy of everything and whatever your soul wants to bring in for you. But your job is to transmute that energy out, that fear-based energy out. And it gets sneaky, this energy. But you definitely, I would encourage whoever's in that dynamic, disconnect. And no, they're not going to like it, but you've got to do what's right for you. The ego won't like it, okay? The soul will, but the ego will not, because the soul will go, okay, I get it. She's now rising up into her divinity. She's now remembering who she is. I'm just using she, he, but just remember I'm talking about energy here. She's remembering who she is. She is remembering she is the universe, that she is the goddess, that she is the creator. And she remembers that she is divine, that she is worthy of everything, that she is love, pure, unconditional love. And that is the frequency that you need to be in to, one, attract in abundance. Because remember, you're a magnetic field, so this is magnetism, right? Saying I'm waiting and I'm, that's not yes, that's magnetic energy, but it's not magnetism. Like, it's not like you'll still attract, but you'll be attracting from this lower frequency, and this connection is not about that frequency. It's a much higher frequency. You've got to connect in at the 5D in the quantum field and remember who you are. That's the energy that you're working with, not this lower stuff anymore. We're here to transmute and alchemize and get rid of it all, and out of our soul, so soul can really show up for you, really show you the beautiful magic that you are. So just circling back, what are you feeding? Are you feeding the energy of remembrance, of remembering, oh, I am the goddess, I am that diamond inside, I am, all that light is inside of me, and she needs to come fully into her truth. Your masculine can't show up in their truth when we're not in our truth. Remember, we lead this energetically, right? So we have to get fully embodied in our truth, anchor that in, hold that frequency, and remain there, and keep remaining there and remaining there and remaining there, and eventually you'll stabilize it. You might dip out and then you'll come back and you'll stabilize it even more. And that is what this journey is ultimately about. It's a journey of oneness. It is not a journey of waiting. It's a journey of oneness, of experiencing. And you don't want to be experiencing waiting and in the friend zone with your masculine. To be honest, you would be better off just going to another country and just doing you, because that just keeps you stuck. It really does. It keeps you stuck, and you are worthy of so much more. And your higher masculine is trying to reflect that to you through doing what you really don't want them to be doing. But that's why they do it, to teach you, right? To teach you. There's nothing like learning through experience. Like if you bake a cake and you burn it, then you learn, I don't want to burn my cake next time. I've spent hours or however long you've created this cake. Next time I'm going to learn through that experience. Well, this is no different, right? It's just I'm learning through waiting, and I don't want that for me anymore, because I want to move forward. I want to create. I want to get into my soul. I want to bring in abundance. I want to live this stunning life that, Kathleen's talking about, and whatever resonates for you, by the way. Every journey is different, but there is one common theme, and that is it's about the energy. It's not about anything else other than the energy, and focusing on yourself and realizing that you are the goddess, and that you are the creator, that you are the universe, and that and coming into full resonance that your masculine is inside of you and has never left you. But you've got to come up into these higher frequencies to fully resonate, to fully get it, and release that underlying energy, which is codependency, it's attachment, it's neediness, it's a bit of anxiety, whatever resonates for you. But it's the energy you're releasing. You're releasing the illusion of separation. And you're not separate from your twin, not at an energetic level. You are always interconnected. Anyway, really hope that this resonates. As always, sending so much love.